Hello, everybody. Happy
Oh, oh,
Yule.
oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What else? Happy
Hap-
holidays. Mazel
Happy
tov. Whatever.
Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy
Diwali.
Yule.
Is it
Yeah.
Diwali now? I don't even know. But
Happy
happy and
solstice.
merry.
Yeah.
So tonight, Rob and I are going to pull out an oldie but goodie and do some Tipsy Tarot.
It's Tipsy Tarot. Yep,
And
absolutely.
we've had a couple of sips before we've come on, so we're kind of primed and ready to go.
Yeah.
But so what are your holiday plans, Robbo?
Well, I've got my aunt up here and my Aunt Barbara. Now, to everybody else that's not from the South, that's aunt, okay, to you. So my Aunt Barbara is here, but I have to say aunt. It's my aunt. It's my aunt. She's always been my aunt. Aunt Barbara is here, and I'm glad she's here. And I just found out, it's snowing here. It started snowing, and this is her first white Christmas. So mine too, actually. So we're having a good time. So tomorrow we're going and picking up a ham or whatnot. We're all going to lunch, and tomorrow night at 7:00, we're going to a service. I just want to go someplace and sing good old fashioned Christmas carols and hear the story and everything else. So that's our plan,
Good. All right.
And what are you up to?
I've got both boys in the mornings, and
Okay.
and Kyle's going to be here with his partner Mel, and the two of them will be here for breakfast. So, tomorrow he works, so he'll be here. He'll come after work at like 1:00 in the morning, stay the night, and then Christmas morning we'll do breakfast with him and Melly and open presents and Christopher. Gabby came down this weekend. She's back with her mom up in North Florida, so she's up there with her mom. So it's just Christopher. So we'll do gifts, and then Kyle go to work. And I don't know if Mel's going to hang around or go back to the apartment or what. She's welcome to do either. And then around 3, we're going to have dinner. Bruce is cooking the ham. And my cousin's coming over. He said he was coming over. So him and his girlfriend will come over. And we're just going to eat and open presents and do the thing.
And the other thing I thought about doing was getting the old Santa suit out of the closet, doing everything, and then walking into like the mall tomorrow and then grabbing my chest and going, oh, and falling over like I had a heart attack, So let the kids.
Why don't you just dress up as a Grinch and steal everybody's Christmas tree instead?
Yeah, So I've been watching the Grinch. I've always wanted to sing that song, perform it, you're a cold one, Mr. Grinch, I love that song. And one of my favorites, and I introduced my Aunt Barbara to it, is the Jim Carrey Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out.
Not my favorite one. That one I don't like for whatever reason. I just can't.
I like it.
I'm
not a big Jim Carrey fan, but I like that one.
Yeah.
So, you never go wrong with the original, but yeah.
So what's everybody else's plans? Hello, Deborah and Donna and Cynthia and Gillian and Bruce and whoever else is here that's not showing their face.
Huh?
I'm saying hello to everybody.
Go as Krampus. I can print you a cool mask of your desire. I would love, man, I've been watching. That's the other movie I've been watching over and over again. Gillian loves it as much as I do, but I'm probably, Red One, with the whole Krampus thing and everything, and when he's dancing or whatnot. I love Red One. So I've been getting into that. Gillian, like she said, rapping. She loves to rap. I would like for her to rap all the gifts that I got her, but I just can't do that because my mother did that to me, made me rap all the gifts. But she enjoys it. Do you like rapping?
I hate it. Bruce enjoys it. I hate rapping. Yes. And when we first got together, I put everything into gift bags, and he was like offended that I didn't care enough about him to wrap his gifts. So now I have to wrap the stupid gifts. I hate it. It is the bane of my existence. So I am that idiot who's up till 4 o'clock Christmas morning wrapping presents because I hate wrapping. Hate it. Hate it. So
Wow.
just,
Yeah, no, I can't stand it either. Donna says at Gillian, we got 5 inches, beautiful and peaceful, and the deer came out. I'll send the picture to Rob. That would be awesome. We have only seen the trail of our deer. We pulled up the deer feeder because we were told don't feed them during, the off season and everything else because it screws up their routine or whatnot.
Yeah.
But we've seen the tracks. Squirrels are out. Haven't seen any of my chipmunks, my groundhog, anything else. Definitely only a few birds here and there, but nothing big. And then the card you got us with all the animals all over the front, everything else. So that was really cool. You getting warm in there? I saw you doing this.
Yeah, it's a little warm here. It's what's the temperature? It's 68 degrees right now. I got this hat on, and the fan is not going as high as it could be, and I don't want to get up and adjust it in the middle of the show.
Go ahead.
This one is not Alexa.
Oh, okay.
So I can't tell it. I can't say, "Hey, girl, turn up that fan." This one's not hooked up like that.
Yeah, so. Deborah's saying, Bruce is saying rapping is part of the expression and effort. I
disagree.
I love you, bro. That's why remember when you used to be able to go get it? You bought it in a store and they would gift wrap it for free. Oh, yeah. I loved it. I hate rapping. I despise it.
I do too. All right, this thing's got to come off, guys. I apologize.
Yeah, this one will be coming off too because it gets hot. Ooh. I shaved my head today because I was wearing this.
Nice.
Put a fresh shave on it, Yeah. Last time I wore it, it was, it was hot. Started sweating and everything else. But, Deborah's saying personally, I can do without the wrapping. Cynthia's, I don't like wrapping.
Bruce is being crass.
There you go. That's my buddy, Mr. Bruce, right there. Okay.
Gillian wanted to have a wrapping truck. Good for you, Gillian.
Yeah. I'll drive. That's right. It. I'll drive.
I'll carry the boxes.
One of my vertical first jobs. I don't understand that. Help me understand vertical first job. Was wrapping gifts at Belk Lindsay's in Virginia. I was 15. And you know what? When I was doing security work, when I was the popo, one of my part-time jobs was security at Belk Lindsay's in Melbourne. And man, that rapping thing, it was crazy.
He is insinuating vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. What do you do when you're horizontal? What is he insinuating? Just a gigolo.
Okay, gotcha. I'm there. All right. Vertical jobs. Wow.
How did we get vertical at a very first?
Because he's put vertical in there. Yeah, okay. But see, Bruce, how much faith we have in you to go there. Very first jobs. Got it. Ding, 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 ding. So I was like, man, I didn't know that. He'd been keeping the secret that he was a gigolo at one point, that he had a horizontal job. And I was like, man, I could never pull that off, So, but let's see what's going on anyway.
I'm refilling.
Sorry. He's funny now. LOL at Bridge. That's not what I meant, but I like the way you think. There you go. Oh, so everybody,
I can tell you stories about when we first started dating. We could not go anywhere in the greater Orlando area without running into someone that he went out with once.
Oh, okay. went out with once.
Yeah, well, he hung out with. He hung around with.
That's my boy.
Yeah. Jesus, is there not one person in the greater Orlando area that you have not
Alley Cat Man, you know?
spent time with? It was a thing when we first got together. I went to Publix. We went to DMV, Publix, and the post office. And I was like, what the actual heck? But I know, did I ever tell you about the time we were walking down the street in New Orleans and some guy's like, hey, Bruce, how you doing? We are 850 miles away from home. He's like, hey, Bruce, how you doing? Bruce is like, hey, man, what's up? I'm like, did that guy just say, hey, Bruce? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how does he even know who you are? He's like, oh, I used to work with him. What? We're 800 miles away from home. How do you run into somebody you know 800 miles away from home?
Well, Bruce talks to everybody. Everybody, you know? So,
and in the convention business, though,
yeah, exactly. And I talk to a lot of people. My wife will be like, but I will give Bruce the prize. He talks to people way more than I do. Oh
Gillian, I could see Gillian. Me and Gillian on the cruise one time, we were trying. You and Bruce were off doing something, and so she and I were like, "Oh yes, we're just gonna sit here." She's like, I'm going to play my Switch or whatever it was she was doing. And I'm like, I'm going to crochet. And don't you know it? Some lady comes up in her much older lady in like her wheelie chair and is like, she just starts talking to us and talking to us and talking to us. And me and Gil are like, oh, we just wanted this quiet time. So finally Gil's like, oh, Bridge, it's time for that show, that thing. That trivia, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. We got up and left and found somewhere else to go. But we were like, all we wanted to do was just hang out. And here comes this lady telling us a nice story.
But you know what? Oh my God, that thing we wanted to see.
We needed to see it. We needed to do it right then.
Oh, I remember y'all telling us about that when we got back. It was a casino or something,
What's that?
It was the Alaska cruise, wasn't it? And y'all were just hanging out in the bow in that one big room.
The glass room, yeah.
Yeah, and Bruce and I were at the casino, and we got back, and you were like, yeah. But Gillian was glad I was at the casino, too, because that's the cruise where I won about $5,000 in the casino while we were gone. Paid for the whole damn cruise. Yeah.
That's fun times. We need to do that again.
Absolutely, because I'm in the hole now, Right. So
we need a big casino win. So did you know that today is the 4th day of Yule?
Okay.
And it is hold on, let me look because I forgot now what it was called, even though I looked at it before we went online. The Feast of the Dead. The
Feast of the Dead. Tell me what that is about. I know what I hear and what I feel.
You feed your ancestors real food from your table.
Right.
You put the stuff out. So there's a couple of things that they say is happening here. They say that you're feeding your ancestors, but also there's like this horde of dead that come flying through the night looking to pick up any spirits or alive people and carry them up. So you offer them an offering from inside your house. Bread, wine, cheese.
So cookies. That's the Anglo-Saxon old pagan version of Dia de los Muertos from the Spanish.
I think it may be, but I think it's more like where we got the idea from, leaving cookies and milk for Santa.
That could be. That very well could be. Yeah, I don't know. I know, the cookies and milk would make sense because, when we talk about Saint Nick and the real Saint Nicholas and all that stuff in Germany or whatnot, nobody that I know of left him milk and cookies. So that would be a good thing about where that started, So,
right. So it's Germanic, Slavic, Celtic, and Roman traditions. And even like Dickens' A Christmas Carol plays on the idea during the liminal days of winter that the dead cross over. And so what they're saying is you feed the ancestors real food from your table like guests, and they consume the essence of the food and are able to cross the distance between their world and yours. And families left chairs empty at the table, kept fires burning through the night, and set out full plates in hopes of reaching their ancestors.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what we're supposed to do tonight is set a plate out for the dead at our table or on your altar or by the hearth and, give them some of whatever you're eating tonight. I don't know that my Germanic great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy would appreciate a pepperoni stromboli, but we'll give it a try. And some dragon fruit wine. I mean, we'll give it a try.
Hey, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. So if it's the one night of the year they can actually taste it, then so be it. You get what you get. Okay. Is there anything Spirit wants us to be aware of on this eve, the eve of Christmas?
Oh, it's the eve of Christmas.
On this eve of Christmas. Okay. I'm with that.
Christmas
that
Eve,
makes sense.
Eve.
Yeah. Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right.
All right. Let's bring our look at this, guys. We are like professional.
Are we not like smoking professional here?
As I hide my camera, as I hide my phone with all the information I was reading on it.
Yep. So, all right, here we go. Ooh, what does Spirit
want us to know tonight? Ooh, that's a lot. That's too much. We can't do all that. A
lot on his mind, huh?
we can't do all that tonight. How about we, pick one important thing?
Okay. So are you going to go with one card?
I'll see what happens here. If we don't, just one card.
Okay, I'll do the same thing, and then we can see what you get, what I get, and then we can combine them.
Right.
All right. Here we go. Bada boom, bada bing. One for you, one for me. Let's do the cut for mine. And what'd you get, Miss Bridget?
I got the 3 of Pentacles.
Wow. Okay. So there's a theme here. I got the King of Pentacles.
Ooh, money, 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 money.
Yeah. Money. So, with your 3, it's talking about it. To me, it's like talking about building something. You got to get with other people, build something or whatnot. If you want to be the king, if I look at these together, that King of Pentacles, if you want to rule, you can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. You've got to take over and own your here and now. If you want something, you've got to build it and take action. What do you think?
Yeah, if I think of it in terms of Christmas, holiday, Yule, the eve of this night of ancestors or whatever, I think the message is for you to come together as a family, as a group, as a collective, whether alive or in spirit, and maximize, and become your king, the king of your family, the king of the season, the king of your group. Right. And it kind of, in my mind, it's saying, it takes all of us to do that. It takes all of us to go ahead and create the king at this time of year.
Teamwork is the dream work, as
That's
they would say.
You can't, Christmas is about family and friends or chosen family, born family, whatever. It's about what you do to create that mastery of that King of Pentacles. I think that's
and you can't do it alone. And if you want to do it, that 3 is also about that, that action. It's the action card. You got to do it. You got to build. You got to, move forward on something. So you got to team up with somebody, and then you got to take action. You got to move. You got to build your own kingdom if you want to be the king of your material world. And I think that's strong there. And that's, even if you go with the Bible, or if you go with the Torah, or the Talmud, any of them, they all talk about whatever spiritual belief you have is action is required. Don't sit back and wait. Okay. You have to, yes, you're supposed to think good thoughts, be positive, move forward. We're going to get this done, and things will help move out of your way, but you got to take the action.
That's, yeah. I mean, it takes yeah. And it takes collaborative effort.
Yeah.
No matter what, you can't get, talk to any billionaire. He didn't get rich by himself,
Right.
He got rich off the, with 100 million people helping him. So
yeah, exactly.
So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. So somebody might have the right idea, but you're not going to get it across the field line, the field goal, if you don't kick the ball.
Right.
So
That's it.
there you go. So Gillian, that would be the thing right there of put some feet to your prayers. If you want something in the physical world, I think that's neat that we both got pentacles, the same suit, the same thing, and showed 3 taking action, working together with other people to be able to build what you can rule and build your own kingdom. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Does anybody else have any questions?
Bruce said he always left carrots, but he thought that was for the reindeer. I never left carrots.
We did. We left carrots for the reindeer.
Did you?
Yeah. Question from the gallery. What do we need to be aware of as we enter 2026? All right.
Okay. That's a fair question. Let's look at 2026. Now, this year, 2025 is the year of the 9. Okay. 2026 is that 10. Yeah. So a
new
10,
beginning.
Remember in tarot, all right, it's got to go. All right. In tarot, 10 means something's coming to an end. Okay. But in numerology, there is no 10. It goes back 9 through 1. 1 and 0 is 1. So this is the year we should be able to put some things into place. And 2026 is the year that we should put this across the goal line and be able to start an open abundance. Like Bruce and you and our gifts and things like that. Bruce was very big this year on sending us things about abundance and the door opening and things like that, but giving us gifts and things to do to make that happen. So just looking at 2026, this is the year of new beginnings, of pushing something over the finish line, getting some things going of what we should have been manifesting this year. That's strictly in the number.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to try my other deck here. My Yule deck was not feeling it.
Okay. I'm using Lightseer tonight, as most people can see. I don't know if they know it, but everybody, I'm using Lightseer tonight. Let's see what happens.
Yuletide Tarot and the Season of the Which is Tarot.
Okay.
All right. So look, King of Pentacles again. So
wow, this time you got the King of Pentacles. Okay.
I got the King of Pentacles this time.
I got the Two of Swords, which is interesting. When you think about it. So go ahead. Tell me what you see.
Well, I'm thinking with the Two of Swords and the King of Pentacles, and it being a 1 year, right? So for me, the 1 year is the 9 year is we're closing up karmic cycles. And I don't know if you have all felt it, but I know I have. I have felt a lot of karmic cycles close. And so it's opening up for new beginnings, new things to start rolling in, start happening. And I think, that Two of Swords shows us just decisions, choices that we're going to make. Are we going to really close out those karmic cycles, or are we going to hang on to them and carry them through for another 9 years, right? And the Master of Winter Pentacles, which is really the King of Pentacles, says that you've got to really make some grounded choices and decisions in order to go ahead and make the most out of this 1 year, so that you can go ahead and be sure that you've mastered all these karmic cycles that we're closing, so that you can go and begin to master some new stuff.
And number one, it was a great question. And when you look, it's ironic we got the King. And I think that's what we got going on right now through the end of this year, and people starting, they want to take control back. They want that King, and they want to take control back of their real world. What's going on? I think a lot of people feel like they are no longer in control. They're kind of getting pushed along and going along. And when you look at that King of Pentacles, and the question being, what do we need to be aware of as we enter 2026? This is the year that we can rule our world. But a true ruler with Brigitte's King there has to make decisions, and he has to make the tough decisions. And he doesn't let his emotions get him all tied up where he can't see. So he will pull the blindfold off his eyes, not let his brain get, well, what if I do this? What if I make the wrong decision? And question themselves. So this is that Two of Swords saying, a true king, to dominate and to run your life, you've got to be willing to make decisions. Some of us, that may be cutting people out of our lives. Some of us, it may be cutting things out of our lives.
And they need to be grounded decisions. Grounded decisions that are not based on your emotions. They need to be grounded, well thought out. You need to weigh all your pros and cons. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. And be the master. Don't be ruled by emotion. Last year was such an emotional year. Everybody was just driven by their feels. I mean, at least I feel like they were, me included. And even now, it takes nothing to piss me off right now. You know what I mean? Like, it takes nothing.
I hear you.
And I just, I'm hoping that this next year, we all can sort of dig our heels in and start making, instead of shooting from the hip, let's start making some smart choices, right?
Yeah, clear decisions, logical decisions, and open your eyes and open your brain. Use your brain, but make the decisions that are the right. Yeah, you said it best, and that's right in Michael's wheelhouse. When we call him Michael, for the ability to communicate and to think. So, all right, that was cool.
So Cynthia says all the things we worked for in 2025 will come to fruition in 2026. It's going to be an awesome year.
I believe that is totally possible. I do. But I think it's that thing, as long as we're not sitting back waiting for it to happen. We've got
it's a mindset. I think it's a conscious, it has to be, and I think that's what that King of Pentacles and that Two of Swords is saying. It must be, you must make the conscious choice to think differently, to act differently, to behave differently in order to affect whatever the changes that you are looking to affect.
Right. And to quote a great quote from the movie Red One, every decision we make, no matter how big nor how small, dictates where we're going. It dictates our life and how we're going to live our life. The rewards, the pain, the suffering, those things like that. It didn't say it exactly like that. I'm doing the old Reverend paraphrase.
Right.
But we will look at our decisions and think nothing of it and be like, no, I ain't going. Somebody's offering a party. Well, why aren't you going? Well, I don't like this person. Okay. Well, maybe it's time to sit back and go, I don't have to like this person. I'm not the only person there. But maybe I can mend this relationship. Maybe there's something that's going. Because every decision, no matter how big or how small, puts your life on a direction and towards the path you want. So we got to stop and think about that. And I think you said it best, kick that brain in gear, get things going where we actually stop being so emotional,
right?
And
start,
let's see what's happening.
Start making some grounded decisions. So Bruce wants to know, with the revival of Tipsy Tarot, of all the adult beverages to pick from, what did y'all select? I am drinking Spritzy Sangria, Mango Dragon Fruit.
Okay. And I just finished a double, Bruce, of Captain Morgan Private Stock and actual ginger beer. It's called a Dark and Stormy. So, Bruce, you turned me on to the Captain Morgan and ginger ale. So then I found out that the Dark and Stormy from New England and stuff is one of those things that it's an actual drink, but they just use but they use real ginger beer. And I think some lime or lemon, or I think lime is in there.
You'll have to try that, Bruce. We have some ginger beer in the back fridge.
Yeah, Gillian made me a double. So that
Cynthia's
was my
got
second
Michelob.
Huh?
Cynthia's got a Michelob. Donna's got white wine. Thank you, Donna. A wine girly, just like
that's
me.
Cool. Yeah.
Gillian's got a Dark and Stormy, baby. Who's got one?
Michaelina, Dark and Stormy is amazing. They are awesome. I love them. I fell in love with them. And Bruce is on eggnog and brandy.
Eggnog and brandy, baby.
Woo, yeah, too many of those.
Which is typically his drink from Thanksgiving through New Year's, is eggnog and brandy.
Yeah, but he doesn't drink that much. So he'll drink it slow and everything goes. But, I'm sitting here going, if I was going to drink that to get buzzed, man, that whole dairy thing and whatnot, it would make
my
me so
stomach
sick.
would be so upset.
Yes.
But he's drinking the this is the second time I've dropped the 7 of Wands, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He has the lactose free. So
okay.
Yeah.
I have to try that. I'll have to try that. So Elena's doing an amaretto sour.
Elena's drinking an amaretto sour. Nice.
Right. Deborah, dandelion root tea. There you go.
Root tea. All right, Deborah. Why don't you put a little peppermint schnapps in there?
Oh, that's funny.
It worked the same.
That's funny. Okay.
So Gillian's going to send George Washington's original recipe.
Her dad made it. And I haven't done it. It's very... Here's the thing. Gillian wants to taste her alcohol. When she drinks, it's funny. We'll go into a restaurant. She'll be like, give me a gin and tonic. And I'm like, give me the Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, the fruitiest
the fruitiest drink. And it's funny because when Bruce and I go, everybody will get a kick out of this. Because when we go on a cruise together and the wives aren't with us, we're in the same room. Literally, Bruce has to tell them repeatedly, Mr. Bruce, Mr. Rob, not gay. And at one point, our concierge had on the list for our room, Rob, Bruce, not gay. But we're both getting, now Bruce is not as heavy as me, but he is, and he's taller and as big as me, bigger, but he's just in better shape than the old man is, But we're in getting our manicures and our pedicures and drinking, what were those?
Miami Vices?
Miami Vice, things like that. People are like, And
then here's Gillian. Gillian's like, I'll have a martini and
Yeah.
just don't
Vodka martini, dry.
try. Yeah, don't even put. Yeah, just give me
Yeah.
vodka and rub a little bit of vermouth around the edge.
Yeah.
And I'm having and I'm not quite as dry as that, but I'll do like a vodka and cranberry or like an espresso martini. You know, something that's not a big fruity drinker either.
Grey Goose and cranberry is my default.
Grey Goose, yeah.
But it's Grey
Vodka
Goose.
cranberry, I do
When
a
I
lot.
drink vodka, Gillian will tell you I'm only drinking the best. I want Grey Goose.
Grey Goose.
You know, and but it's funny. But yeah, so Rob Bruce, not gay, and he's drinking his eggnog, and all I can think of is, if when she sends you this, Bruce, you got to try it 1 year, okay? But their family drank, so she wants to taste the alcohol. So this may be a little bit stiff, okay?
He'll just add more ginger beer to it.
Yeah.
Donna, don't encourage him to come into this office and act out during our show, Donna.
Oh yeah, because you don't know, he might walk into the office and do his dance of love.
No shirt, his ninnies hanging out. We don't need that, Donna. Thank you.
Go, Mr. Bruce.
I'm waiting to hear the handle on the door go.
Yeah, I know. Now you're like, oh.
I'm like bracing myself.
Oh, I got to tell y'all, everybody, Bruce made me one of the coolest Christmas gifts with this 3D printer. And I should have brought it down. It's still upstairs. My Bigfoot sitting on the toilet with his pants down on his phone, laughing. That was the key thing. With a roll. If that's the 7 of Wands, we got to talk about it. What is that?
Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles.
Okay. Boy, a lot of pentacles for you tonight, huh?
Good. I need them. Just send all the pentacles. I need them all. You could keep the 5, but everything else I'll take.
Yeah.
But
Deborah's saying I have no tolerance for alcohol. Give me a few sips of fresh, opened cold beer or cocktail, and I'm fine. Lightweight here. You know what? Nobody wants to see this body drunk, Deborah. It's not pretty. Okay.
I have.
And was it pretty? Yeah. Taking our shirts off.
YMCA.
Yeah. So Bridget laughs at me every time. I have my barometer, okay, for when I know how much I've had to drink and when I need to stop for a little bit. Y'all will see me we got to put together a cruise for everybody. Let the whole crew get together. Let's take a cruise, and have a good time or whatnot. And, just read tarot every night and see what's happening. But when I'm drinking,
ORS in real life.
Yeah, you'll see me rubbing my nose. As long as I can feel my nose, I'm good. I'm not buzzed. I'm not drunk. But the minute I stop feeling my nose and my nose goes numb, that's my put on the brakes, bro, because I am buzzed. I am there, but I'm not going to get sick. I'm not going to throw up, and I'm not going to make I can't say I won't make a total ass out of myself, but I won't be that, where'd Robbo go, So, unless cruise karaoke is involved, there you go.
The nose test does not work if cruise karaoke is involved.
Oh, that's funny.
Or shots of mezcal, one or the other.
Man, that last when we took the tribe and we all went to
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico, Cancun. But that was funny because I saw you, and I don't buy tequila. You don't see me buy tequila. But man, they had this more expensive bottle of tequila. Notice I didn't say really expensive because we ran into the mezcal that was super expensive later. And I bought this bottle of tequila, and oh my God, it was so smooth. And I was drinking it in the room, and I was going down the hall, and you were coming up the hall, and we were both getting dressed. Well, this was our first night there. Okay. Right. Oh my God. And we were going live on the air from Cancun and everything else. And I'm like, Brigitte, you got to come to the room. And you're like, no. You're like, bravo. I'm already effed up.
Who I was drinking with. I think we were drinking in the pool.
Anyways. Yeah.
We were drinking in the pool, and I was doing a tequila sunrise, and that guy filled up my big cup halfway with like tequila. And here, have some vodka, have some OJ and cranberry juice. Here you go. Just
and then the people bought that $600 and something bottle of mezcal.
Yeah.
Oh, which was my good. God! And while I'm on the air, if you remember, my darling wife, when everybody thinks she's such the angel, okay, was bringing me shots of that. Okay.
Right. Can I just tell you? You don't know how many shots of that I did. Every time I went over to collect a shot for somebody else, my brother-in-law made me take, him and Steve made me take another shot. I don't even know how many shots of that mezcal I did. I was a soup sandwich by the end of that night, man.
Well, and we lost 2 people, remember? And
right.
They disappeared. And spouses got worried. They're like, where did they go? And one of them was in the air with me and said, I got to go. And I think you jumped in and tried to fill in for her. Like, okay. And because we were live at the hotel down there where the party was going on. Woo! Folks, we got to do it again. We'll put together a trip. Give us plenty of warning. And we'll go to an all-inclusive again in like Cancun or someplace like that and just have a ball.
We'd have to go to Cancun because nowhere else would have us, I think.
Yeah, no, that's true.
We're a little unhinged sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, we can take over space, especially when there's a group of us. So
yeah, and we're all egging each other on. Oh boy. It's like, yeah, sure.
Oh, Bruce and I would never egg anybody on. And not Bruce especially.
Oh, no, not mine. He doesn't goad anybody. He doesn't play with their psyche. Not at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. He'll get to working on me and I'll start to do something. And then I'll be like, and it'll dawn on me.
Like, oh, he's just messing with me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you got there? Tell me what you got.
Oh my gosh, I dropped the 6 of Wands. No, the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and Justice. This guy looks rode hard and put up wet. He done shopping for sure.
Oh, yeah. So you
9 of Wands, man. He's like, dude, I just braved Toys R Us on Christmas Eve.
I went and got what I wanted. That's exactly what that says to me.
Yeah. But
so what's the first card where they're like washing the car or something?
The 6 of Swords. So they're leaving. They're going on. They're leaving. And they're leaving their gifts behind.
Okay.
And then the 3 of Wands. So and then the 9 of Wands and then Justice.
Wow, so many wands, And with Justice being you can't go overboard on things or you're going to get what, that's my karma card,
well, I don't know if you can see it, but this little guy got cold.
So you get
he got what, that was justice. He got what was coming to him, didn't he?
And you know what's funny? When you got the 6 of Wands there, which talks about leaving, 6 of Swords, I'm sorry, which talks about leaving, and it's another card for, it doesn't matter whether it's good for you, bad for you, or whatnot. It failed, and it's time to move on. We keep doing the same stupid crap over and over again, expecting a different result. And then next to that You got the three of, what is that?
Three of Wands. So these are, things that you're waiting, things that you've put in motion that you're waiting.
Right.
On.
Time to go. You got to find new scenery, and then, and then be patient. Be patient. And then you'll be able to go get what you want with that Nine of Wands. And you got to remember, in the end of it all, I love those cards, Bridget.
This is the Utah Tarot.
Yeah. I mean, in the end of this whole string, you're only going to get out of this whole situation whatever you put into it.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's karma. You're gonna get what you've earned, right?
Yeah.
So, in as much as that, I think that falls back on the whole Two of Swords, King of Pentacles. Make your decisions. Let's start making your decisions. So Cynthia says she can't drink like that anymore. Recovery time is tough. Cynthia, I didn't say the next day.
Yeah.
Was. We didn't drink for like a day and a half after that.
But then, but if you remember, wasn't it the next day though? We slept, it was like half a day. We slept that night. We all slept in, but then we went and ate breakfast. But wasn't it the next day when me, you, and Gillian were in the pool?
Oh, and that guy kept drinking us.
And we've got these 44-ounce Apollo travel mugs. Yeah, big tumblers. And you're like walking back with this tumbler. It's full of tequila, and
it was a tequila sunrise. Yeah.
Because it's an all-inclusive resort. It's even better than the cruise. They will just keep pouring, man. There's no limit. There's no anything. And she's like, Rob, I sat there, and he just, both bottles kept pouring and just filled the glass up. Then threw a couple of cubes of ice. Then we found out, Gillian and I, we were laying at the edge of the pool, and they just kept walking by. And we're going, here you go. Here you go. Remember, that was crazy. That night we were a little bit toasty too,
Well, yeah, because then we went to dinner and we had like 3 bottles of wine floating around the dinner table.
Those were great rooms though, with the swim up pool.
With the swim out pools, yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time. And it really wasn't that expensive. So everybody needs to get ready, start planning, and see what's going on. I got 4 cards here real quick. Okay. That I think what's funny, what happened to me when you dropped your cards, me, I generally don't drop cards too much.
Right.
But when you dropped your cards, I dropped these cards. Okay. And your 6 of swords, my first card was the 8 of cups. And there's a running theme here tonight about you got to walk away from the stuff that's not helping you anymore. You gotta cut some stuff loose to allow this new year to come in and take effect. And then mine was the Fool. Don't be afraid to take the plunge. Take action. The Death card. Death rebirth. We got to let things go so new things can come in. And then with that, lo and behold, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay? Oh, wow. So it's recovery. It's coming back. It's finding out but all this is victory. And it's coming in, but it's all taking action and telling us to leave crap alone that doesn't do us any good anymore. So, sorry, I just thought that was interesting that I dropped.
No, I mean, it is.
About the same time you did.
Sit and fiddle
yeah.
with my cards. So, but I even got this. I have some Oracle cards. I have the Season of the Witch Yule Oracle cards.
Wow.
And they're a little dark though. They're not as peppy as you would think. For you.
Yeah, Donna, Cynthia, I gotta let you know, my recovery time is not like it used to be either. Okay. It's really not. You're not alone. Okay.
No, neither is mine, but if you just stay drunk, what's recovery? You don't need to recover. You recover on the plane.
Rehab's for quitters,
You just recover on the plane.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
Oh
my goodness.
So All right, you
Let's
gonna
see.
throw some other cards there?
I'm looking at these oracles. Let's see if they want to talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah.
It's hot in here between the wine and my fan that is on low. I need to, Bruce, I need one of those fans with the remote that I can adjust. All right. So we've got the Yule Oracle, and we got Mistletoe and Crone.
Ooh,
And
kiss the
Mistletoe
crone.
says, what dreams may come from the borrowing of ivy held tight within the womb? A calling in of sorts, a spell from above, holy holly.
Okay.
And Crone is thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood, a harrowing call from the depth of your sacredness.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, so they're a little deep for Tipsy Tarot. Maybe I need to just put them away.
I don't know. It's not bad. Then too, when you're tipsy with this, then it's like find an old woman, give her a kiss. The mistletoe with the crone.
Right.
Find an old woman and slip her the tongue, and everything will just be. And so I don't know if you're going to follow this advice. If you need to find somebody you don't know, or find somebody you know, yeah. No,
we'll wait till we're all in Mexico again and talk about that. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, but that crone card, that is about the wisdom. That is people listen up, pay attention. That excitedness with the mistletoe, but then you gotta come back to earth and be grounded.
Most of us in this room are in our crone era.
Yeah.
That wine's kicking in, Robbo. Are you guys glad that you tuned into Tipsy Tarot? Because you get to see the best of Brigitte and her tarot.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow. I got out my, since you did that, I went ahead and grabbed my newer Foretell energy, the energy forecasting oracle. Looks like that. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Been kind of interesting or whatnot. Haven't used it in a while. So I'm like, okay, what can I do different?
It's the first time I've seen you use that one.
What's that?
It's the first time I've seen you use that one.
Yeah, I think I've only used it once before, but it is about energy. It's all about energy. And let's just see what happens here. I'm going to come here, cut the cards, been shuffling, and let's see what Spirit has to say. And this is about, big card. Number one, it's 31. 3 and 1 come together, make 4. So that's that base, that's starting over, core. And the card says exhaustion. And this is a warning. Exhaustion is a warning sign, not a badge of honor. Respect your limits. Listen to your body and give yourself the rest you deserve. And I talk to a lot of people. I got to keep fighting. I got to keep going. I got to keep doing this. And then become this whole self-fulfilling prophecy martyr, oh, I've done this, I've done that, it's going on. You know what? You got to learn to take a break. And in this energy, when we're trying to move forward, there are going to be things that throw us and we get exhausted. Take a break. Life is short, all right? You will not be able to accomplish anything that you want to accomplish in the upcoming year if you're exhausted, if you're mentally beat. So it's time to let some stuff go, plug in, and that will be, that's a big message in one card,
Yeah, it really is. But it for me in particular, it hits home. I've been super, how I get. It's got to be great. It's got to be perfect. Everybody's got to be happy. Everybody has to have the best gifts and the best this, and nobody can be disappointed. I don't want anybody to be disappointed on my watch. So coming up to Christmas for me is never, it's never enjoyable. It's always like, I gotta do and I gotta get, and it's never just right, and I don't have enough, or this person's going to be disappointed, or this person's going to be this or that, and it is very exhausting. So finally,
as long as I've known you, you are like, you always put on like you enjoy Christmas, and I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but you were also very glad when it was over.
I love the sentiment of Christmas. If we could just do Christmas and have family and food and drinks and exchange a couple of gifts and it not have to be this big, giant, huge thing.
Production. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that would feel like, to be honest with you.
No,
but I always, I have always been like, the kids can't be disappointed. Bruce can't really be, disappointed. Dinner's got to be perfect. You guys, we've got to have a great time with you guys, and we've got to do all this stuff. And, and then, by the time Christmas Day comes, I'm like, you know what? Here's everything. And I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to sit over here and leave me alone.
Yeah. And it is, it's one of those things. And I guess this year I'm way more in the Christmas spirit this year. Number one, I've got my aunt here, and thank God she's here. But with everything I went through health-wise earlier in the year, Gillian went through some health issues, things like that. It makes things stand out. It's not about the gifts. It's not about, and Mr. Bruce knows I'm kidding with him. It's not about the gift wrap. It's about I love you.
Right.
Okay. It's about, what would I do in this world without you? And us remembering that we took the effort, gave a gift, but it's not about, and one of the things Bruce has always touched my heart with, big guy, is he's not about the price of the gift. It's the place of the heart that the gift came from.
Right. For him.
And that's the reason I sent him that ornament. Okay.
Oh, he loves it.
Was him and I laughing, and you could tell we were really laughing, having a good time. And it struck me. And you remember I called one time, was damn near in tears about, you just need to know I love you. Okay. Right. When I talked to Bruce. And that's Christmas. That's Christmas right there.
Right.
So we commercialization has made Christmas what it was never meant to be.
Right.
So I've always believed that Sam Walton of Walmart was actually one of the first wise men, because he started marketing back then about buy gifts.
Right.
I'm only kidding, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah.
So I've been trying to sort of tamp it down.
Yeah.
A little bit every year, because my kids are grown now. They don't, all those big gifts and stuff anymore.
Right. And you know what? I saw something, and I know the guy's nut bar. So don't everybody think but this guy did something. It was Tom Cruise when he was married to Nicole Kidman. They had a child. And one of the things they did was their Christmas, everybody had to hand make the gift.
He did that one year.
For the other person in the family.
Yeah,
and you're like, these people have millions of dollars. Why are they doing it? But it struck me that learning the value of the person and not the value of the dollar, I thought that was a very big thing and a good thing to learn,
Yep. Yeah, well, we did. Don't you remember? We did that one year. You, me, Gil, and Rob, and Bruce. We did that one year.
Yeah.
We bought stuff too, but one of our gifts was handmade.
But no, it was really cool, and we all took it seriously, very seriously.
Yep.
And a lot of love and work and everything, went into those. So, what I have here, wow. Bridget, look at these cards going together. I was going to pick this up, and then I put it back down. I said, tell me what I need to know with that card. And then what I got is reconciliation. And I think saying that 31, we've gotten to the point where exhaustion seems to be our new normal.
Right.
Always exhausted, always tired. And this card is 21. So it comes together to make the 3. We got to build something beautiful. Exhaustion's not beautiful. All of that. But reconciliation, time, space, and disagreements may have caused distance. But reconciliation is an invitation to meet again, not as who you were, but as who you have become. And I see that working very well, not just with people, but with our own selves.
Absolutely.
You know, my own exhaustion, I've got to say, okay, why am I exhausted? I've got to take a serious look deep within, and I've got to reconcile number 1, what's in my control, what's not in my control. All right. B, what is an emotional feeling that is really I'm letting my emotions drive it rather than thought, logic, or anything else. And then the third one that hit me the hardest with this reconciliation is when somebody takes an action and it pisses me off and I separate. I need to also reconcile that not everybody believes or acts or does everything the way I do.
Right. Right.
And I've got to reconcile that and understand that your past and childhood may be different than mine, but we know it was vastly different.
Right.
You know? And it takes where we come. So I don't want to get preachy, but that was something huge when I popped that reconciliation card. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, from exhaustion to reconciliation. How do we get there? You know? So
Bruce, we know this about Bruce, but maybe the rest of the people don't. He loves anything handmade. And I think one of the greatest gifts ever has been a handmade crochet. I crocheted him a blanket, and it was all the main characters of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Was that just last year, if I remember right?
No, that was like, it was for his birthday.
Okay.
It was because remember we were at Charlie's all you can eat crab.
That's right.
It was probably, this is 2025,
right?
2022 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So may have been 3 years ago. Yeah, it had to have been because I was still managing order fulfillment at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
all right. Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, you guys got to see that. I'll have to put a picture up of it one day. But yeah, but yeah, I don't disagree with you. And I dropped down mistletoe again, which in this deck is the lovers, but still it's all about choices and what are you going to do?
You know, when I see the lovers card, I think of commitment, you know, that it's not just sexual or physical or, you know, even just pure love, but that love that is, I will love you and always do what's best for you, not what's best for me, you know?
Or, you know, I promise not only to love you, but to love me and choose me, you know, I'm going to take care of me so that, you know, you can take care of you and then we can take care of each other.
Right. Exactly. So, well, I don't know about you. I'm getting to the point where after having had these drinks, okay, I am going to have to make it to the little boys' room here pretty quick.
Yeah. I am.
Normally, all I have in our little thing is about 2 cups of coffee, and now I'm on 2 doubles and having a hard time reading everything, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. I've drank half a bottle of wine, and it's a little warm in here, and all that good stuff, you know. Hey, Bruce, come say hello to Donna. She wants to see you if you are in a position to be able to say hello.
Put your shirt on.
Yeah, put your clothes on. Put your shirt on. Put on a pair of shorts.
Yeah. Or not. It's all right. Come on in. show everybody your dance of love, you know?
Yeah.
And
Come say hello, and then we could always put Gillian on. She'd kill us.
Gillian, you ought to pop on and just tell everybody Merry Christmas and everything. Just say hi. You ain't got to stay, but pop in and let's see what's going on here. There we go. And Mary.
Oh, he put you on the spot, Gil. Just say hi, wave. Hi. Okay. See you later. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.
You're muted, babe. You're muted, so I don't know what she said, but might be good that she is muted. She might be calling me names. You're muted. Okay.
Okay.
There it is.
I love you, Gillian.
Yeah, okay. I said it might have been good because you might have been calling me names, but there you go. All right, Bruce coming in.
He might be sleeping, so I don't think he's coming in.
Was there a football game on?
No,
Okay,
no football. Nah, today's Tuesday. No football game. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes. Had to get his shirt on.
Yeah, he did. I'm sure.
Had to get his shirt
I'm not
on.
allowed to be here without a shirt.
You had to be.
There you
decent.
go.
So,
Mr. Bruce, my buddy.
Let me unblur so that we can, so that you can get.
Ooh, I want to see what the shirt is you're wearing. What's the shirt?
He's wearing skulls.
I wanted to compliment you. I actually, you might have got this one for me.
No, I got that for you.
Okay. But we have the same taste in
See?
shirts, so.
When I've
There
got
you go.
skulls dancing around, they are summoning in the new year or summoning in the season.
Hello, Donna. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, everybody. This is the wonderful Bruce. Yeah, great.
That's it. So, Bruce, you heard us talking. You know, we got to start talking about maybe putting together another cruise or another retreat
Cancun trip or something. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We do have June coming up. I know it's kind of short. I know it's kind of short notice for everybody, but we do have June coming up. But past that, yeah, let's go and put something together, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's start talking. So, y'all let me know. Send, put it in the comments or send, and do me a favor. Send Brigitte and I an email. You know, you got Brigitte at Eyes the Dragonfly. And you got me at tarotwindattitude.com. And you got Bruce as Bruce?
Apollo Travel.
At Apollo
Bruce
Travel.
At myapollotravel.com.
myapollotravel.com. And if y'all are interested in all of us getting together for a long weekend or something like that, where we can go to an all-inclusive resort, it's really, Mr. Bruce gets us some great deals. It's not that expensive. All right.
It's fun, and it is memorable. The way we do it is memorable.
Wait, that's the truth.
I mean, our last one was what, 6-7 years ago?
Yeah.
And we still talk about it. Was that long ago?
It was 2022. It was only
that's only 4 years. That's not too long.
And we still talk about it. It was it's we do it right.
Yeah, Donna said she's in. So there we go. So we're already getting
fun times. But you can come, Cynthia.
Like I said, text us. Like I said, short version. We have a cruise coming up in June that we're all doing. I think we're all doing it. Text us. Text us. Let us know. We'll go ahead and respond to you and let you know kind of what's going on and give you some options.
Yeah.
And we'll just leave it at that for now because I know that even June's kind of sketchy right now for us. I think we're good, but I'm not positive, so I don't want to speak.
Right? Yeah, we're still up in the air about what we're doing, what's happening. So, but we will.
Either way, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you, baby.
Bye.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Okay, so everybody, thanks for being with us tonight. You know, you guys are our family also, and we're happy to be here spending time with you. I know I am. On the weeks that we are, and you give Rob and I an opportunity to spend time together, you know, face to face. So cheers, happy Yule, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Diwali, whatever it is, happy holidays. I hope you guys have a wonderful time with your families and your friends, and we'll see you next week. Rob, you doing next Monday? Or no?
Yeah, I'll be on Monday,
Monday,
and then Wednesday night will be New Year's Eve. I didn't know. I was telling everybody the other night, y'all are going to be home. We're going to be home. We don't go out on New Year's Eve. So if we want to just do another one on Wednesday, I'm good
We
with
could
Wednesday.
do Wednesday early. Do another, just fun beverage time if you want.
Sure.
Talk
You wanna
about
do
our
it at
New Year's
7 and-
resolutions, what we want, what we hope to bring for the new year, and all that
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Bruce and I don't go out. We've got puppies, so we don't leave them here to brave the fireworks alone. So
Right. And Gilly and I don't go out just because of it's amateur night.
amateur night.
That's it.
That's
So that's just what we do. So
All right, guys.
we actually have to set the clock to wake us up to watch the ball drop.
Bruce usually does. I'm usually sleeping on the couch. He's usually like, babe,
Yeah.
babe, you got 10 minutes, babe. Wake up. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly.
And
All right,
Elena, I have not forgotten about you. You'll hear from me after the new year. But text me whenever you want. Also, we're good. I just have been crazy with Christmas and work. So
Absolutely.
all right, guys. Well, so enjoy. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you not quite the new year, but
Right.
just before. All right.
Absolutely.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace, love, and light, everybody. Banger.
Banger.